Good morning, welcome to Frugalfull. I'm off on my holiday, hooray! I'm going to flip this around so you can see the board. So, guess where I'm going on my holidays? I'll give you a clue. It leaves at 7:07. I'm going to Inverness, hooray! So excited, I love Inverness. Been there quite a few times over the years. It's always a treat. It's such a great wee place. On the banks of the River Ness, very famous for the Nessie, Loch Ness Monster, at Drumnadrochit, and that's where Urquhart Castle is in Loch Ness, very famous. And also, just in case you didn't see the video last week about planning for holidays, just to say, this holiday vid is in I still can't talk because I've been up since 20 to 5 and I didn't have much sleep. I'm shattered. What I'm trying to say is this video is in collaboration with none other than the fantastic Frugal Stu. Please check out his channel, he's brilliant. And we did a collab last week as well, and he is a great guy. He does terrific videos. His YouTube channel is fantastic. Please check it out if you haven't done so already. And he has a video about his frugal and budget holiday as well. So after you've seen this video, pop across and see his. Can't wait to see it myself. And I hope he's had a fantastic holiday. I'm sure he has. So I don't know what platform my train's leaving from yet, so I'm going to have a wee wander around and then get settled on the train, and I'll see you in a bit. Arrived in Inverness. So I've just come out of the station. I'm absolutely exhausted today, and I've just stumbled upon the market, Old Victorian Market. I'm gonna go check that out. I did have certain ideas, but my brain is just so tired. There's going to be heavy intensity rain at 2 o'clock, so I think in the meantime I'm just going to have a wander around and see what I see. Heading over. This does not look good. I need to get back to the centre again. Ah! to be out of that. Oh my god, there are hailstones. It's literally like 4 seasons in one day here. Ah, this is so heavy. Ow, they're sore. This weather is completely bonkers. I was going to walk to Merkinch Nature Reserve, which is close to here. I'm about a half-hour walk from the centre, but I'm going to have to abandon that plan. Don't have my brolly. It's in my other big bag because I ended up putting that in a storage locker so I could walk around. I'm just hiding under here. Okay, it's eased off slightly. Right, I'm going to make a run for it. So I'm going to get back to the centre as fast as I can now and probably go and take shelter in either charity shops or Weatherspoons, or maybe find that old antique shop or the bookshop. Not sure yet, and bide my time till I can go and check in. Oh, now it's calming down and the sun's coming back. I don't know what to expect. This is just, oh no, I think it's still going to be raining. I think I'm better to get back somewhere there's shelter. Oh my god. So the weather seems to have settled down again, so I'm going to try for getting to this nature reserve and hopefully it'll stay dry. Here's the first Nessie of the holiday. It's a very beautiful lookout point. It's very, very windy and I'm freezing because earlier on I got drenched and now there's a cold biting wind. The sun is slowly drying me off. I don't even know if you can hear a word I'm saying. Look at this bench. It's beautiful. It's a memorial bench. It's absolutely stunning. Hi, I've arrived! Hooray! Oh, I'm so happy to check in. I'm so tired and in bad need of a nap. I'll tell you why later. But anyway, I'm going to show you a wee panoramic 360-degree tour of the room. It's lovely. So this is my room. It's really lovely. Very happy with it. I'll give you a wee panoramic. So there's a sink. Hello. Oops. Wardrobe space. Oh, all important tea and coffee facilities. That's just the base of the bed I kicked by mistake. A wee TV. And a little shower room. That's great. That will do the job very nicely. Hi there. So I feel a lot more human now than I did earlier on. So basically, last night I stayed over at my mum's before I left and we were chatting and I had a few bits to get organised. So by the time I got to bed, it was about 1:30. I had to get up at 20 to 5 because my train was at 5 to 6 this morning. But the wonderful Chrissy, she decided in the night that she wanted to play with her ball, and I could hear her moving around, dropping the ball on the floor, jumping off the sofa, and I just couldn't sleep. My mind just wouldn't switch off and I just couldn't settle. So I got hardly any sleep. I had hardly any sleep on Sunday night either, more than last night, but yeah. So today I've been very, very tired and I tried to rest a bit on the train journey up, but I couldn't get to sleep. And some of the day I actually have been feeling, I'm not feeling ill tonight, but for some of the day I've been really feeling quite ill, feeling a bit lightheaded, a bit queasy. I felt a bit faint at one point. I think I also had low blood sugar, so I made sure I stopped and had my packed lunch, and I bought the wee chocolate discs with the hundreds and thousands, very nostalgic sweeties from the Victorian market. It's like an old traditional sweet shop in there, so I got them in there, so that was good. That helped me keep going as well, just boost my blood sugar a bit. I couldn't check in till 4 o'clock, so I wasn't going to use the luggage storage, but it was only £5. And it does feel like quite a lot, but it could have been worse, it could have been more. And the way I felt with being tired and not feeling all that well today, and because I wanted to walk around a lot today when there were dry spells, I thought it was worth spending the money to have the comfort and the convenience. I've just spotted something. Can you see it? It's a Nessie! Here's Nessie. Whoa. morning. This is absolutely beautiful. It's so relaxing and soothing. Listening to the birds, listening to the river flowing by. There's a bench here right beside the water. It's wonderful. So my day has got off to a not so great start. I did have an excellent sleep. Felt very refreshed. Had a lovely breakfast, but during breakfast, when I carefully picked up my coffee cup in my right hand, which is the one that had the broken right wrist, and the coffee cup was a small, not heavy one, and I am supposed to be practicing lifting light things, I noticed a really sharp pain, and I had a good feel and check of my wrist. When I press the side of my wrist, it's really, really painful, and I've got swelling. So I'm just waiting to hear back. I've arranged a phone appointment with my GP to get their advice. I spoke to the hospital where I had the surgery, and I may need to go to the local hospital and get it checked, maybe get an x-ray, I don't know. Hopefully there's no damage. I've been really careful with lifting and things. Not done anything out of the ordinary, but yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on with it. I do have pain and bruising and swelling anyway, so I don't know. Plus, I've started feeling sick again today as well, so like yesterday, I don't know if it's connected to the bone thing or if I've got some kind of bug, I don't know. But apart from that, having a fantastic time. I found the train track. There's a little train that comes along sometimes, and a Highland queue. So I need to go to the hospital to get it checked out, the GP said. So I'm not going to be going to Bewley or Nairn today, I don't think. I will probably just have to stay put in Inverness. Don't know how long I'm going to be in the hospital or the outcome. If there's time after that, I'll go into the city centre and do a few more things there. I can't get round to the hospital where I am right now, so in the meantime I'm going to go walk along round via the canal, go to Lidl to get a sandwich for lunch, and then start to walk round and make my way back down so I can start getting round to the hospital. It's quite far to walk. I'll go past the cathedral on the way, and there's also some standing stones near the canal walk, and I think it's a marina, so I'll go around that way and I'll try and figure out if I need to get a taxi or if I could just walk to get to the hospital. But yeah, so change of plan today. Hi there, welcome to day 3 of the holiday. So yesterday I was feeling quite ill at times, quite sick still, like on day 1, unfortunately. Also the hospital took up a good chunk of time. So after that I walked back into the city, had a wee wander, got soaked again, and went to the cathedral and back along the Ness walk beside the River Ness on the way home. Or I say home, back to where I'm staying. And I just had food out of Lidl yesterday. I didn't have the greatest appetite because I've still been feeling quite queasy yesterday. So far so good today, fingers crossed. So far so good with my wrist. It's a little bit achy, but a lot better than yesterday so far. Don't feel sick yet, thankfully, and hopefully I won't. Today's my birthday. So I'm super excited for today because this will be the highlight, because I'm going to go see Loch Ness, Urquhart Castle, and they are beside a wee village called Drumnadrochit, which is Scottish Gaelic for bridge on the ridge, as far as I know. And that's where the famous Loch Ness Monster Nessie Centre is. The exhibition and the tour and the absolutely ridiculous gift shop that's just so over the top with Nessies, but I am crazy about monsters and Nessie, as I told you before. So I'm very excited for this, and it'll be a really fun way to celebrate my birthday. Also, apparently the heavy rain is going to start at 2 o'clock, so my plan is to go nice and early, straight after breakfast. Hopefully I won't feel sick on the bus. It's about 35 minutes on the bus there and back. Each way, 35 minutes. So hopefully I'll not feel travel sick, fingers crossed. 2 wee seconds and I'll show you my ridiculous handbag that I was telling you about. I told you that I like Nessie. It's fun but a bit daft, but I just love it. And I'm not one for fancy handbags ever, but when I saw this, I couldn't resist. I managed to get it online secondhand at a bargain price quite some time back, and it was worth it because even though it's not something I use very often, it's a bit of fun. this is where I'm really hoping to walk to down there. You see that wee bit jutting out? That's the Loch Ness viewpoint, and behind it is the Urquhart Bay Woods. I'd really love to get down to there. I was hoping that there was a path from this direction, but I have a feeling there isn't. I think I'm going to have to walk into Drumnadrochit and then walk through the woods that way. So I better get going. My bus back is at about 2 o'clock. I'm booked onto that bus. So yeah, better get my feet moving fast. Oh, hello you guys. Oh, what a shame. It's all padlocked. It must be private property through these woods. I was hoping to go down there to get to the lookout point. Oh, never mind. I remember this hostel. I stayed here. It was either 9 or 10 years ago I stayed here. It was really good. So we're just near Drumnadrochit. I think it's just inside of Drumnadrochit now. But yeah, it's a great wee place, that. Well, the heavy rain decided to come early, but never mind. I'm just getting into Drumnadrochit now, into the main wee bit. It's nice to have the walk in. It's nostalgic for me because I was here about 10 years ago for a fundraiser. So it's nice to walk back through and have those old memories coming back. This is really lovely. They have a wee craft trail. So they make all sorts of nice things, and they offer things like wool and that kind of thing. Lots of information about things to do. A lot of it's outdoors and you would need better weather. Especially for the walks. Lots of coaches going by, lots of wee gift shops. So there's places to stay dry. Because if the driver doesn't let me get on an earlier bus, I'll have to stick around for another about 2.5 to 3 hours. So at least I can take shelter in all these wee shops. I'm gonna have a browse anyway, being totally Nessie bonkers as I am. This is the wee floral castle. Oh my god, look at all these Nessies. There only used to be this big guy here. This is exciting. I'm amazed by this shop. It's a lot bigger than it used to be. Look at the size of these. Hi there. So we're on day 3, which is my birthday, and it's been brilliant so far. Drumnadrochit was lovely. There was a bit of heavy rain at times, but then the sun came out for the last half of it, which was beautiful, and the piper was out, so I sat at the picnic bench to have a wee bit of lunch. And yeah, it was just so lovely to be back there after all these years. And bought something very special. So this is probably the most unfrugal thing that I have ever done, or at least the most unfrugal thing I've done in a very, 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 very long time. But I had birthday money that I was gifted, so I have used all the birthday money I was gifted. I didn't know what I was going to spend my birthday gift money on, but when I saw this, I just fell in love with it, and I knew I had to. So I don't know how this works with, have I stuck to my budget this week or have I blown it? I don't know, because this is separate birthday gift money that I've used all of as part of the spend, but I've spent some of the money for this holiday towards this, but £80 of it has come entirely from using up all my birthday gift money, if that makes sense. So you can let me know if you think I've stuck to it or not, but it's a very special treat. Wait till you see this. Oh my god. I am absolutely crazy about Nessie, so it's a lovely birthday gift, so thank you. It was a really lovely way to use the money for that. So he's going to join the other guys. It's not something I would have ever expected to buy a cuddly toy in these gift shops, because the price difference between buying normal price and the charity shop guys that I got earlier in the holiday, the charity shop guys are a lot cheaper than, I didn't actually see the equivalent ones in the shops there. I think they're older ones. Apart from this little guy, I saw ones that were similar but far more expensive than he was. Charity shop prices are just so much better. I always go second hand for virtually everything. This is definitely an exception rather than the rule, this big Nessie guy, but what a special, special treat. And I love him, and I will have such fond memories of Inverness and this trip, because Drumnadrochit is such a special wee place to me, and it was lovely to go back there after about 10 years and just wandering through the village where the fundraising event was, and yeah, it was very nostalgic. It was lovely. So anyway, I'm going to take you to see, hopefully, I don't know how easy it is going to be to get to see Flora MacDonald and her border collie and the castle. I think they're kind of walled off, but I'll try. And I may pop into the museum. I'll show you the steeple, and gonna probably go to Wetherspoons and have a birthday pint, maybe have my dinner in there, work out if I'm still okay and on track with my budget. I think I'm still okay. It's just been such a lovely day, and the weather now is really beautiful. The sun's come out. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you later. Good morning. Oh, it's the final day and I'm literally just about to check out. Oh, these holidays always go so fast, don't they? It's been so lovely. Don't get me wrong, the first 2 days I didn't feel that well and I had to go to the hospital for an x-ray, which isn't ideal. But despite that, those 2 days were lovely. But yesterday really was fantastic and it more than made up for lost time. I always love to go there, as I told you yesterday. So I've still got about 5 hours before having to leave Inverness. The B&B are going to very, very kindly look after my bags and that'll free me up to do a bit of walking. So let's have a wander for a wee while. It's dry, it looks really lovely out there. So let's get going. This is the last place I'm going to bring you before I go and get my bags and make my way up to the train station. It's called Leaky's Bookshop. It's an old antique bookshop and it's amazing inside, so let's go. Really has to be the most incredible bookshop I've ever been to in my life. It's absolutely stunning and I've never seen so many books. I wouldn't even know where to begin browsing everything. It's amazing. I would be searching for a folklore and mythology section, but I can't see one, and they're probably like a needle in a haystack here. I just wanted to have a quick whiz around because it's just such an incredible space. Hi there, I'm going for one last walk before going to pick up my bags, and then I'll hang about near the river for a wee while and then make my way up to the train station. So on this final day, the only thing I have bought is my lunch for £5.41 and I've got £6.84 left. So I've stayed within budget. As I mentioned yesterday, I used my birthday money, my gift money that I was given, towards my jumbo Nessie, who I absolutely adore. It was a lovely gift. But Stu and I, that is within the parameters of our budget frugal holidaying plan. So it's all good. And now that you've seen this holiday video all about Inverness, Drumnadrochit, Loch Ness, and I really hope you've enjoyed it, please do go over and check out Stu's video of his holiday, and I hope he's had a fantastic time. Happy holidays, Stu, or belated happy holiday. Thank you so much for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Frugalfull. Take care. Bye.